Well, hello and welcome to Sports Today. And of course, I'm here to give you the fantasy picks for this game between Punjab Kings and Royal Challengers Bangalore, which will be played in Ahmedabad later in the evening. Of course, Royal Challengers Bangalore have been in super form, haven't they? They're coming on the back of that thrilling one-run victory over Delhi Capitals, despite that blitz from Shimron Hetmeyer and a solid half-century from Rishabh Pant. Royal Challengers Bangalore, thanks to that brilliant last over from Mohammad Siraj, held on. So many things working for Royal Challengers Bangalore this season. Virat Kohli's captaincy has been spot on. That decision to buy Glenn Maxwell, despite his not so impressive performances with other franchisees, that has paid off. And of course, AB de Villiers, he's always in form for RCB. Glenn Maxwell did not have a great season with Punjab in the Middle East last year, but the boy, he's turned up and is firing on all cylinders. And of course, Virat Kohli got some runs. He'd want to really make more of an impact with the bat, and he will at some stage. He's that kind of a player. But young Devdutt Padikkal has been impressive once again with his maiden IPL 100, and of course he's looked so good ever since. For Punjab Kings, they'd like to get some more momentum this season, but then of course they have some heavy-duty players in Mayank Agarwal, KL Rahul, Chris Gayle, not his usual self, but you can never write off the universe boss. So who all do you pick in this fantasy 11? Who do you pick and keep as your core players as the two teams face off in Ahmedabad? Well, this is what our experts have gone with, and we're going to give you what our experts have pitched in for this fantasy team. So here goes. Take a quick look. It's AB de Villiers, KL Rahul, Glenn Maxwell, Mayank Agarwal, Rajat Patidar, Devdutt Padikkal, all-rounder Deepak Hooda, and then you have four pacers, Mohammad Shami, Harshal Patel, of course, the purple cap holder, Kylie Jamieson, and Mohammad Siraj. So our experts have gone 4-7 Punjab, Bangalore, and the captain, of course, is Devdutt Padikkal here with the vice captain spot going to Harshal Patel, who's been so impressive for Royal Challengers Bangalore with the ball this season. So that's what your team is looking like, right? AB de Villiers, such good form. This guy he just keeps getting better with every season. He just knows how to destroy bowling attacks, and he knows exactly how to pace those innings. And of course, his shot selection, the kind of shots that he plays, just leaves you in awe every time you watch this great from South Africa bat. And of course, you have the likes of KL Rahul in the team, Glenn Maxwell and Mayank Agarwal. KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal will be very important for Punjab in the context of this tournament as it is now for the team. They really want their two openers to fire consistently and fire big if they want to dent a strong team like Royal Challengers Bangalore. Then, of course, Rajat Patidar, he showed glimpses of his promise in that innings and in that partnership with AB de Villiers. Of course, you expect big things from him. But Devdutt Padikkal, he's just been such a revelation for the second successive season for Royal Challengers Bangalore. And Deepak Hooda started off with a bang in that match, in that opening match for Punjab Kings against Rajasthan Royals. So you'd expect all these guys to get some momentum in Ahmedabad. And of course, the pace bowling attackers, Mohammad Shami, Harshal Patel, Kylie Jamieson, and Mohammad Siraj. Siraj has just been, again, he's another young India pacer who just keeps getting better and better with every outing for India and for Royal Challengers Bangalore. And of course, Mohammad Shami, he's just such a fine bowler. He's been such a fine performer for Indian cricket and now for Punjab Kings. Well, that's your fantasy team. So we'll take another look at it before we wrap up. It's AB de Villiers, KL Rahul, Glenn Maxwell, Mayank Agarwal, Rajat Patidar, Devdutt Padikkal, Mohammad Shami, of course, Deepak Hooda, the all-rounder. Then you have Mohammad Shami, Harshal Patel, Kylie Jamieson, and Mohammad Siraj. And your captain is Devdutt Padikkal here, and your vice captain is Harshal Patel. Right? So that's the team that experts have chosen. Of course, please do listen to the captains at the toss. Notice the changes. Notice the team changes. Notice who's batting first, in what condition. It's very important to also understand the pitch condition and what the captains are saying about the surface. That's really important while you make those final tweaks and changes to your teams. Of course, these are the core players that our experts have suggested, and you can go with those. So thank you so much for joining me on this segment. Of course, there'll be plenty more pre-match analysis, post-match analysis, exclusive interviews, fantasy tips, and of course, you'll have lots of stats and the works for the 2021 IPL. Thank you so much and have a very good evening. Enjoy this game and all the best for your fantasy teams.